Today we are back with another review, and today we are going to be reviewing the AEW Jazwares Vault 3-pack of House of Black. Very excited for this. I love House of Black. I loved House of Black. I thought they were great. I thought they were definitely underused in AEW. And at the time of filming this video, it is pretty timely because Alistair, or Malachi Black, is back in the E. He is back in WWE. So, pretty timely here. We got, Jazwares just seems to keep doing this for some reason. They put out a figure of a guy that is prominently, on WWE television, like right when they go, which is cool. I mean, you know, you have a figure of that talent on the shelves. Of course, it is not with, WWE. It is with AEW, but still, pretty cool that they're, I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just circumstance that happens, but it's happened a couple of times. So anyway, super excited for this exclusive. I think this gear looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, so let's go ahead and go over everything. Here is the shipper box. It did come in another box that just said Jazwares Vault. This is like the shipper box with the House of Black death metal, black metal kind of logo there. AEW there. AEW up at the top. We got the House of Black death metal logo on that side, and again on this side. And then on the back here we have this really sick artwork. I really like this a lot. This would make a very cool tattoo or t-shirt. I think this is really sick. Really like that. So let's go ahead and remove it out of this packaging, and we'll take a look at the other packaging on packaging. So as we remove it out of that packaging, we have this packaging. So again, with the really cool dual skull here, the House of Black in that kind of gold foil, 12 pieces, one of 3,000 Jazwares Vault exclusive. We do have some skulls there with the House of Black logo. Same kind of thing on there, and on the back, all of them in their mask that are featured in this figure pack. So really cool there. That is a really cool look, and I think, yes. Okay, so this is Velcro up here. So you got the little Velcro, and then you can open it up and reveal all of them there. There's like a cut in this one. I don't like that. But it's what it is. So we got Buddy Matthews there, Malachi Black, excuse me, and Brody King there. So very excited to crack into this. We are going to take these out of the packaging and take a look at them. Yeah, very stoked on these. These look awesome. I mean, this is a dream pack for me right here. Is this this 3-pack here. I really loved House of Black, and Brody King is still my guy. I hope he gets his due diligence in AEW. I hope he gets the push that he deserves. Same with Alistair Malachi. I really hope that he gets a good push in WWE coming back. And I hope Buddy Matthews, if he goes back to the E, good for him. And if he stays in AEW, I hope good things happen to him too. So let's go ahead and shut the hell up and take all of these guys out of the packaging and take a look at them. All right, so here we got House of Black out of their packaging, looking absolutely amazing. These figures look absolutely great. I think that they are phenomenal. Let's go ahead and look over everything. I mean, off rip, just looking at them like this, they don't even look like wrestling figures. They look like some kind of out of a video game, just crazy looking figures. Really cool. So let's go ahead and go over everything. We're gonna go down the line here on the figures. So let's start with Buddy Matthews. We got a really cool mask here with a lot of details, and honestly these masks feel like they could be removable, but they are not. They are already on the figure. You cannot take it off. He does have this really cool jacket here, and of course it is this it is a plastic jacket, but it is kind of pliable, so you can move it around. So very cool details here with some armor here, and then the skeleton rib cage and the spine going down the back, and it is raised up there, and then a lot of rips and tassels looks there. Really cool. This mask is pretty cool. I don't think my favorite out of all of them. I'll tell you my favorite, but this one is pretty decent though. Pretty cool mask. So let's go ahead and take off his entrance jacket. so we can take a look at the figure underneath. So here we got him with the entrance jacket off. We do have like an arm sleeve here versus his regular release that he has just like an elbow pad and the white tape here. So pretty cool, different look for Buddy Matthews. Going down into this gear, they all have this black and gold gear. I'm not 100% sure what event this is supposed to be reflecting. I don't think it's All In, or what's the big one that's in Wembley? All In, yeah. I don't think it's All In. I feel like All In, they had a white and gold gear. So would love to see that represented in figure form, but unfortunately, this is probably the last release of House of Black, as they are, you know, with Malachi Black that we'll get from AEW Jazwares. But very cool, the cool detail on the shorts there. We got Matthews, the House of Black logo, and then these gold, you know, tassel kind of look. And the figure does feel decent in hand. Definitely the other Buddy Matthews definitely feels a lot looser. This one feels decent in the hand, doesn't feel super loose or anything. I do hate these knee pads because they do kind of hinder articulation. There's not much of like a cut for them to actually bend, but decent figure there. And then Buddy Matthews comes with an alternate head with the face paint without the mask, and that looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's this head sculpt just repainted with that. His hair is a lot more orange in this one versus this one that's more of a brown. I do think I prefer just the regular head sculpt versus the face paint one. The face paint one, of course, is more toyetic, but I think I do prefer the look without the face paint. So there we have the in-ring look of Buddy Matthews there, and yeah, looks really sick, man. Like, these are toyetic as hell. They're just great looking figures, and they all do come with the Trios title, and this is like their specialty Trios title that's just silver and black. I think this is the best looking Trios title, honestly, and I believe we've seen the Trios titles before. Not sure if I think they were released with the Acclaim 3-pack. I'm not 100% sure. I never got that 3-pack, so I don't know if they came with the Trios titles or not. But this is a different version of the Trios titles. There for a minute there, the Trios titles were like the TNT title that each group that won them kind of had their specialty title or whatever. So there we go. There is Buddy Matthews with his Trios title. I will say I think these Trios titles are a little too big. I think they're a little oversized for what the belt actually is. It could be wrong, though. They look decent, but I definitely think that they might be a little oversized. So that is Buddy Matthews. Let's go ahead and look at Malachi Black. His mask here with the gold. Lots of details there in the mask. Looks really, really cool. And he's got the horns kind of coming out there. Again, this mask feels like and kind of looks like it is removable, but is not. And then we have Malachi Black's jacket here with the hood up. Got a lot of details there on the back. A nice like mural kind of look there. Lots of details in this jacket. This jacket is really cool. I do prefer the cloth one that we got with the this is one of them. The other one is somewhere, but the cloth jackets that we got with the Malachi Supreme, I definitely use those more than anything else. But these rubber accessories aren't bad at all. They have the sleeves cut off of them, so of course they're not going to hinder articulation too much. It does suck that you can't put the hood down or anything, but definitely a cool look with this jacket. So let's go ahead and remove it. Ooh. And I will say that they gave Malachi a bit of a better tan on this one, and he does have like, I don't know, his tattoos look different too. It's definitely from the Supreme. Like, this back tattoo looks totally different from the Supreme, as you can tell there. Definitely a lot more of like a lime green in this one versus the darker one. I do think I like the look of some of these tattoos on the Supreme more than this one, because oh, look at that, he's got a cover up. I didn't even notice that. So that's new. Yeah, lots of new tattoos on this Malachi Black too. Sorry, I'm just looking over it just to see, but definitely more updated Malachi Black. He does have his head tattoo, as we will see here, if the camera will focus. He does have his head tattoo, which is really, really cool. I cannot wait for a Mattel Malachi Black. As you see back there, I have the Aleister Black, the old Mattel, and I loved that figure, man, and I can't wait to get an updated version of Aleister Black. I always loved the Aleister Black name more than the Malachi Black name also, so really excited for that. But here he is with the entrance coat off. We got this nice gold and black detail, and the trunks looks really, really good. Even got some like gold details on the kick pads, and on the knee pads there we got some black. But yeah, Malachi Aleister Black figures are gonna rule every time. He is just covered in tattoos, super toyetic, and yeah, I'm gonna get every Malachi Aleister Black they put out if I can, because he's one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and remove the head sculpt with the mask and put the head sculpt with the face paint on. Ooh, that's not one to go on there. What's going on here? There it goes. Alright, so we got that on there, and that looks pretty damn good. I do like the updated skin tone on this, the more tan version of him. And I do prefer this torso over the Supreme, to be honest with you. I hate the Supreme because those butterfly joints are terrible. I will say that his arms are a little loose on this figure. The fist feel a little loose, but the lower part feels pretty good. It doesn't feel too bad in the hand, but I will say that the torso and the upper part does feel a little loose in the hands and the abdomen and everything. But I do still prefer this, even it being loose over the Supreme one, because this Supreme one has gotten just so loose. The butterfly joints never worked on this figure. They just, like, one of them worked, the other one just never worked. Yeah, so hated that on the Supreme, but it is what it is. Malachi Black also gets a trios title. It's the exact same title as Buddy Matthews. We'll go ahead and throw that on the shoulder of Malachi Black. So looking really good here. And now, professional YouTuber here, my favorite out of the group, I think. I mean, still, like, I love Malachi, I do, or Aleister, but Brody King has always just been my guy since I've saw him in NWA back in the day, and then into him coming into AEW. Brody King, I was like, that's my guy. Just that's who I want to be when I grow up. So I am grown, but you know. Anyway, so here is the mask. Definitely my favorite out of all of them. Just looks like a weird snail skull alien. Just a weird looking mask, and then he has like the handkerchief underneath there. Definitely the coolest out of all of them, with like the barbed wire, or like the crown of thorns, whatever you want, around the eyes. Just really, really cool, man. Definitely the best mask out of all of them. Malachi would have to be my second, and Buddy Matthews coming in at last, but definitely this one is my favorite. It is just a really, really cool sculpt, and I like it a lot. So going into the jacket, Brody King, has again, another cloth jacket with the hood up, similar to Buddy's, I would say, with the spine, but he does have like some gold splatter paint, and then he does have the ribs, and kind of cut really cool here, kind of trench coat looking, but really, really cool. I definitely like this one too. So let's go ahead and remove his jacket, and we'll take a better look at this head sculpt with the man, this figure feels good. This is a man, Brody King figures are just the best, dude. They are just monster figures covered in tattoos. Like, by far some of my favorite wrestling figures ever. Like, if I had a Hall of Fame, Brody King figures would be in it. So another look at this mask. Looks really cool, and you see the bandana, and you do see his hair back there, and it is tied. Just a really, really cool sculpt. Again, has his head tattoo on here, which the Walmart exclusive had the head tattoo. The first release did not. So pretty cool to see that on there. And yeah, this head sculpt rules. This figure is like, whew, this figure might be up there. Figure of the years again. I mean, I know his other ones got figure of the year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just rules, dude. So that head sculpt is absolutely incredible. We'll go ahead and put, so here is his face paint head sculpt, which is okay. I'm not a huge fan, again, of his face paint head sculpts. I think they're cool, they're toyetic, but I much rather prefer just the regular look of Brody King, and we definitely need one now with his updated head tattoo without face paint, because the two that we have both have face paint on them. So there is Brody King looking absolutely menacing and just a monster, man. I love Brody King, and yeah, this figure rules, dude. It looks so good. All of the tattoo detail, he has some of the coolest tattoos in the game. Just really cool, man. This is a really good figure. He's got the Cerberus on the back, and the gear is really cool. Again, black and gold, but he does kind of have that Brody King logo there, and then the sculpted on knee pads underneath. I love that look with the regular knee pads, and then the black boots with the white flames. Always loved his boots too. I just think they're cool as hell, and he has them on like every figure. But yeah, this rules. The only thing that I hate about this set, I will say, is that we don't get extra hands. Like, they just have the hands that they have, and that's it. I know they're giving us a lot here with this pack, but definitely would love to see some interchangeable hands, man. I mean, like, what are we doing? Give us some interchangeable hands. So here we have Brody King with his Trios title, and there we have House of Black all together in their ring gear with the Trios titles. Looking really good. Really like all of this. This is a great set. If you're a House of Black fan, this is for you. You gotta get this. We'll go ahead and put some comparisons. So we got the Supreme Malachi. Like I said, love that figure, Hall of Fame figure for me, but definitely don't like the torso. I like the skin tone and everything more on this figure. And then we do have the Buddy Matthews. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can get everybody in the shot here. I'm zooming in. I don't think I can zoom out. Well, I'll figure it out. Anyway, so there is that. And then we got the first release again of the Brody King. And again, this, like I said, this one doesn't have the head tattoo, so definitely need a regular no face paint Brody King without the head tattoo. And then we got the Walmart exclusive one, which I love too. I think is a great figure, and I think I like the face paint more of this one than I do the other one, and this one does have the head tattoo too. So yeah, look at these guys. I mean, this is just, here, let me get everybody in the shot here. Look at that, absolutely awesome. I don't have the other exclusive Malachi Black Supreme. Definitely on the hunt for that, so if anybody has that, let me know, because I do want to get that eventually. And I think that's it. I think I'm missing the Blood and Guts Brody King and the Chase Brody King. The Chase one I would like to get. The Blood and Guts one maybe eventually. I don't know. I think it's still on ringside for pretty cheap, so I may pick it up eventually. But yeah, these figures absolutely rule. They are awesome. If they're still on Jazwares, I don't know if they are or not. I haven't looked. I don't know if they're sold out yet or not. But if they're not, definitely worth picking up. I know the price point is a little pricey. I think it's like 90 bucks. But it's a 3-pack. You got to think, you know, it's $25 in stores, maybe even more than that, a Jazwares figure, you know. So, and they may go on sale later and I may regret, but maybe they won't. Maybe they'll sell out and you won't be able to get them. So definitely like this 3-pack. I'm not, don't regret it at all, because again, these are some of my favorite guys in the wrestling business. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And remember, life is hard, be harder. See you later.